Hi guys, this is Kata, and I know I haven't uploaded or filmed a video in like 2 weeks, but I have gotten sick for the weekend and I have been sick ever since, and my voice might sound weird because of that. But anyways, I just wanted to make a new video because I finally feel a little better today, so yay for that. But anyways, this video is going to be about my top 10 bookish pet peeves, and this will be in no particular order, but all of these things annoy me in books, so let's just start with the first one. And the first pet peeve of mine is one that I think a lot of people have, and that is insta-love. Which basically means that the two main characters will fall in love in like the first 20 or so pages for no reason at all. And I was okay with insta-love, I think, when I started reading first, but by now, after I have read so many books, it just annoys me, and I don't even want to pick up a book where I have read in the reviews that there's insta-love. That's just a big no-no on my list, and yeah, I don't like insta-love anymore. And the second pet peeve is what I like to call the eye color issue, which mostly happens with the male characters. And what this means is that in like 95% of the pages, the male main character has either green or blue eyes and never brown, and that just annoys me, because why can't be brown special too in a guy? Not every guy has to have these sparkling emerald green eyes, because in real life, not a lot of guys have those kind of eyes. But anyways, this just annoys me, because why can't someone have brown eyes? Brown eyes are pretty too, so don't discriminate brown eyes. And I'm not saying that because I have brown eyes, but yeah, it's just another thing is when everyone seems to have gray eyes, and I know nobody who has got gray eyes, but yeah. So yeah, whenever I read that the guy has very dark hair and green eyes, I'm like, yep, another one, because all the guys look like that in every book, basically. But I'm not complaining. Of course, I like that kind of guy, but not in every book. Not in every book. Number 3 is kind of similar to this as well, and it is the smells. And what I mean is, again, with the male characters. When the male character smells like wind and sunshine and honey and cinnamon. I mean, no guy smells like that. I mean, how can you smell like sunshine? How? Just tell me how, and I'm going to want to smell like sunshine as well. But oh my god, this just annoys me. And in no book does the guy wear perfume or something like that. That would make sense that he would smell like it. No, they never use perfume or anything. They just smell that great all on their own. Like, yeah. And that's why we have so high expectations as girls. Yes, those are the book's faults. Bookish pet peeve number 4 is love triangles done wrong. And it's important to say that I just only hate love triangles that are not executed well, because there are some love triangles that I actually love, but you know, at the same time I hate because they hurt, because I love both of the guys. But yeah, I just don't like it when authors throw in a second guy just to make a love triangle, but they don't execute it the way they should. I mean, I think a good love triangle is when you love both of the guys, because that's how the girl is in the story. And I personally think that a person can be in love with not just one other person, but maybe two, because they are different and you can love both of them. And yeah, but those love triangles hurt as well, but it's still better than love triangles that are just thrown into the story, because that's the fashionable thing to do right now, just love triangles everywhere. Number 5 is info dumping. What that means is when the author gives you all the information in the first 5 pages of the story, and I just don't know what the hell is going on, because I just read all this stuff and I don't understand half of it, but they are important stuff later on in the story, and I just hate it when they do it like that, because my brain cannot understand all those things at the very beginning. I mean, you need to explain it to me a lot slower and maybe a bit later on. So yeah, especially in sci-fi or dystopian books, this can happen a lot, but thankfully I can't really remember a book that has done this thing, but I know that I have encountered this issue before. So yeah, just please keep it a bit slower and maybe a bit later on. My next pet peeve is secrets and lying in books. And I know it's a silly pet peeve to have because basically every book has got secrets and lying in them, but the thing I hate about this is, you know, when all the drama keeps happening just because somebody's keeping a secret and she or he can't find 2 seconds to just tell somebody something, and it just annoys me because we drag the story out for hundreds of pages, and it's just annoying, and I don't love it. I really hate it when all the book is about keeping secrets and lying to the other one, and then drama. Number 7 is too short sentences. I hate it when authors do this. It doesn't flow if there are way too short sentences right after the other, like, I woke up, I went to the bathroom, I brushed my teeth, and stuff like that. It's just so annoying, and it just means that the writing is not beautifully done, and I just love it when authors can write nicely and beautifully and with longer sentences, and the way too short sentences keep distracting me from the story because I stop after every sentence, and it's just so annoying. Number 8 on my list is the cliche gay best friend. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against gay people, I love them, but the cliche gay best friend in a book is just so annoying again, because why can't you just write an original gay best friend character? Why do they have to be fashion lovers and just over the top and have sleepovers all the time and stuff like, because it might not be true for everyone, and it's just a cliche and a stereotype. And yes, there are a lot of gay guys who would fit that stereotype, but not all of them. And it's just so refreshing when an author doesn't write, you know, a cliched character. And yes, so the over-the-top fashion lover gay best friend is just annoying me in books because I have read about them a lot. Number 9 is when every guy falls in love with the girl, the main character in the book, when that girl is just very plain and just average, and they haven't noticed this girl before the story happened, but right after the first 5 pages, 3 of the guys are in love with this girl basically, and it just doesn't make any sense. And again, because we read these kind of books, we want this to happen with us in real life, and most likely it will never happen, so it just gives us false hope and stuff like that, and it's just not realistic. And I know it's fiction and it's books, it doesn't have to be real, that's the whole point of it, but it still kind of needs to have some reality in it, and it just doesn't make sense if the girl is just, you know, very plain and boring, because they write a girl that is actually exciting and interesting. She doesn't have to be popular, but she does have to have some qualities that would attract those guys. And the last thing on my list is not a huge thing, but it can still annoy me at times, and that is when authors try to avoid swearing and swear words, because God knows the roof would come down if you said fuck in a book or shit or something like that. No, you have to write a sentence where, ooh, I dropped an F-bomb, or I said something that I should not repeat, or something, you know, silly like that, or I said a word with the letter F, and ooh, what might that be? I mean, can't you just say fuck or shit? I mean, I know it might annoy only me, but I'm okay with swearing in books. I mean, it doesn't have to be over the top like in every sentence, because that's another thing that would annoy me a lot. But even teenagers, they have heard these words, so you are not going to say anything new if you use a swear word. But yeah, it's just a tiny thing that can annoy me sometimes in books. So yeah, those were my top 10 bookish pet peeves, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please, if some of you want to do a video like this, please do it, because I would really love to see it, because I'm very interested in seeing what you guys bookish pet peeves are. And yeah, I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye bye.